We're here today with Pat Barnette, who's the 2017 Caregiver of the Year for Silver Care. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. We're so proud of you.
Thank you. Thank y'all so much.
Well, tell us a little bit about yourself. How long are you from around here?
No, I'm originally from Brooklyn, New York. Finished high school up there. Came down here when I was not 20. I was 20. Came down here to help my grandmother out, and then I never went back. And then I got two wonderful daughters. My oldest one name's Kimberly Mobley, and my baby girl name's Katrina Mobley. Those are my angels.
How long have you been? You've been with Silver Care for how long?
3 years. This year be 3 years. January the 1st.
Well, you know, working in someone's home like you do is very difficult. To just walk in the door and just go in as a cold call, even though you know this person, you still had to start from scratch to beginning.
Yeah, right.
Now, tell me what it is that when you go into a house for the first time, what is it that you try to do to make that client feel comfortable?
Okay, when I go into my client's house, the first thing I do, relieve this the other care partner. Whether we supposed to go say, hey, how you doing, and give me input with the client. So after she give me the input, how the client's doing, I go in her room and see how she's doing. And then if she sleep, I don't bother her. But I love my client because the reason why I say I love my client because I got a heart for her and she got a heart for me. So she might not can't explain herself to me, but I could feel it in the atmosphere that she really appreciate me, that I'm there for her, and her daughter do the same thing. So her daughter appreciate me that I'm taking care of her mother, and I'm doing my job like a caregiver supposed to do. So I do the cooking. I
bet you do.
I do the cooking for her. So like I said, I write it down what her mother need, and I give her daughter credit for this. She pick up everything when I put it on the paper. She buy it and put it in the refrigerator till I get to work. So I honor that for her. She's doing it for me. For her mother. Because like when you be a caregiver, you got to show love. When you show love, then a family will appreciate you more, walking you in their home. Because that love follow you. That love and that pure heart. If you don't have that in you, you don't have nothing. Because the patient daughter or whoever, the relative, they could get rid of you real quick. Why I'm saying that because you got to show yourself improvement. Like you come there as a little child. A little child got to crawl before they walk. So that's the same thing when you taking care of a caregiver. You got to crawl. Then you got to motivate yourself up. That's it.
Well, that is the sign of a true caregiver of what you just said, because it's something that comes from the inside, comes from the heart. It's not something that you have to make yourself do. You have to love it or you're not going to do it.
And number one, if you don't, a lot of people do their job, but they don't do their job like they're supposed to.
Right.
When you go to work, you cannot have step. You gotta put yourself on a back burner. And you put yourself on a back burner. Think about that client you be taking care of. Because one day it might be your mother or your sister, brother.
Might be yourself.
It might be yourself too. So you got to look at yourself in the mirror and see that you're gonna be that age one day. Is the Lord allow you to be that age? Because my client, she's up there, but I thank God for her. And then number one, that you got to, like I said in the atmosphere, you got to show love to one another. And when you go in there and see your client, and you got to let them know that you love them. They might not go and respond to you like you wanted to, but still try to talk to them. Only thing, you got to talk to your clients. You got to show them that you really care for them. So you got to focus on your clients. You can't focus on yourself. You cannot come to work looking pretty all decked out. You got to focus on.
You come to work.
You come to work. Put that emotional aside. Put that foxy thing aside. But you come to work. You didn't come to do your hair and everything. But you come to take care of your client. That's all. It's matter your client and the family. That's all.
That's right.
That's all.
Well, you know, being a caregiver is a stressful job. But what do you like to do when you're not working? What do you do? What do you have your hobbies? What do you like to do
Okay.
outside of work?
Me as my hobby, I got plants. Mother could tell you, I got plants all in my sunroom. I love plants, and then the days that I can see my plants is grouping, I water my plants, and I'm a good a good wife, keep my house clean. I'm a clean a fanatic. I'm like nasty inside, and I'm cooks and everything.
Something tells me you're a good cook.
I am.
Yeah.
My mother would tell he's outside, and I'm a good housewife, and I've got a wonderful husband. I won't trade him for $1 million. I got a wonderful husband. It don't matter what color he is, and it don't matter. It's the love that it counts.
That's right.
What the person got in you.
And when you go to work, you know, it's not always, it's a difficult job because you never know what the client's going to be like every day. What are the challenges that you come across sometimes that you in this type of work when you do a home care at someone's home that you have to meet that challenge and overcome it? What are some of those?
To meet that challenge, like I said, you got to have that love. That love comes first in your heart. And then if you meet that challenge, if you see something that you ain't seen before on your client, like a little scab or something like that, if you never seen it before, so what a caregiver do? If you see something strange on your client, pick up the phone. Pick up the phone. Don't wait till the other care partner comes in. You there doing your job. So when you do your job like you're supposed to, do your job. Do your job.
Call Silver.
And call Silvercare. Call Silvercare. If something go wrong, don't talk to your employee because sometimes employee get so emotional. You call Mike or Ben.
Yeah, one of the nurses.
Yeah, or one of them nurses.
Ben,
Call one of them nurses. Call them and let them know that if you got any Tammy, anybody, if you got any problem with the caregiver, anything, whatever go down, you call them. Don't try to fix it. Cause when you fix it, it's gonna be a hot water.
So if you know this is a job that's it's a good job and it's the future of this type of work. Home care is senior care is very good for people.
Yes.
And there are people getting in this position.
Yes.
What advice would you give to somebody who's just starting out, a young person just starting out, and they're trying to decide if this is what they want to do, and they're trying to decide what they want to do? Tell me what you would tell that person.
Okay, if somebody, a young child, man or woman, whoever comes to me, want to work in there, in taking care of somebody and loved one at home, I would sit down and talk to them. Make sure that what you want to do. Make sure. Because talk is easy. You can walk that talk, but make sure in your mind, in your heart, that you really want to go in that home and take care of that client. Because you got to make sure what you're doing. If you're not sure how you want to do it, don't try to step in that category, because that's somebody's life that you're taking care of. That's somebody's mother or somebody's father or somebody's sister and brother. So you got to think about your parents too, because you don't want to treat your mom and daddy wrong neither. And I know I don't, cause my parents been been deceived. But if my parents was still alive, I want somebody to treat them nice too and show them that you really care for them. And then that's when the family member comes in and see that how you take care of their loved one. Because out here working the home doing this type of work, you got to be on the ball, and your heart got to be made up. You got to have a pure heart, and that mind got to work with you.
Because you by yourself out there.
And you by yourself out there.
You've always got us to call on you.
Yes.
You're the front person. You're the front line.
Yeah, you're the front line. You by yourself. You work like.
Think on your feet.
Yeah, they gonna be right. Cause like me, I do nights, and And hey, I do my job like I supposed to. You work night shift, don't worry about nobody. Long as you do your job, that's what counts.
Well,
And you'll get a award behind that.
that's
Because
such. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
because your award will follow you at the long run. Because if you don't got that, you don't have nothing.
Well, that's great advice. I mean,
have nothing.
if someone would follow that advice and just listen to what you do, I think they would be successful.
You'll be accessible because we out here to help. We out here to help people
That's
because
exactly right.
we are here to help people because people need help.
Well, do you know why now she's been selected Caregiver of the Year? That's exactly why right there. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm so happy for you, and I'm happy that you're here with us.
I'm happy too. I'm happy.
Pat Barnette, 2017 Caregiver of the Year, Silver Cat.
Yes.
Thank you
yes.
so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I just want to mention my grandkids. I'm a grandmother soon to be 6.
What are your grandchildren's names?
The oldest one name is Nalia. The second one is Ellie. The third one is Shia. The fourth one is Jakari. And the fifth one is Monty.
And you got another
And then I got another one on the way. January the 9th is a little girl. So soon to be 6. And I love my grandchildren dearly. And they love their grandma too. That's all I want to say.